Okay. Let us commence the stuff. I need to now go back and do audio and back up the music volume. Okay, now I do not know exactly where we were going, if I'm being honest. Also, whoops, okay. Interesting thing is, I also think, where did it go? There we go. So I have two different maps here. Didn't know how to do this. I still don't know. I'm still figuring this stuff out. There's cool things with the maps. I got new maps as well. There's a terrain map, and then you have a regular map, and you can make like. So if you like, how do you? You can make like. You show in more map, or you can add an annotation to different things. You can show here into more map, and this will show you where you are with the little radar thing, and it also shows you like everything in the vicinity. Like everything on the map is marked for you. So very very cool, I would say. You can search different things. You can do a lot with this. Whoa. Yeah, this takes you right to where you need to go. Yeah. Anywho. Delicious. So it says on here should it says defeat foul creatures in Tham Galer. Find Avorthal or Avorthal's pack. Earn Halthel's favor, earn collect cast building wood, defeat wolves, and then Hillith. I think these are the wolves they're speaking of. Crippled. This creature's bite wounds you, slowing you and affecting your might. 25 minus 25%. Oh. Well, looks fine now, I guess. So it didn't last very long. This looks like wood, huh? Is this the wood I need? Like it. Pile of wood with pieces that are too small for building the white ships. You search through the pile of wood, but find nothing. Oh, how dare you! You jerk! Only find rotten timbers. Well, timber me riches. There you go. Take to the past like a good piece of timber. Oh God. Deed best. Hey, mother! Go away! God, leave me alone! Holy shit! Okay. Wishes you've been awarded 10, which can be used at the completing deeds and some quests. Nice. Looking closely at this crude color, you can see that this is not the handiwork of elves or dwarves. Perhaps Ovorlis will be able to discern some measure of insight from the color. You should deliver it to him at the elf camp on the northern edge of Nenhilith. A curious hobbit named Bingo Boffin has sent a number of letters far and wide requesting help with some matter. And I have new mail, apparently. Okay. Find rotten timbers. There we go. There's another one. There we go. One more. Of course. There we go. Okay. No, I passed him right up.
How can I be of service?
I know this handiwork. It is the handiwork of goblins. We must inform the others in Kellendon. The goblins have grown this aggressive, then we must do what we can to drive them back from our homes. We're less 11 to 12 power.
Might you spare the moments of your time?
You now have the ability to ride a basic steed. You should seek out the horse master of Hengstacer in Breland if you wish to buy your starter Bree horse/pony. After you purchase a mount, you may want to map the action of summoning it to a key. There's a keyboard shortcut called Dismount Remount located in Options Key Mapping. This shortcut will dismount any mount you might be riding. It also remembers the last mount that you successfully used and will remount it if used when not already mounted. You can now gain a hobby. Open your hobby panel via the Start menu under Character. View the hobby panel to learn where the hobby masters are located. You will want to visit a hobby master if you wish to learn more about hobbies and participate in a hobby. Middle-earth is a massive place. A map can help. No shit. Thanks. We cannot let her moan the map without informing others the arrival of the goblins. Perhaps Lord Dorangor's protection is weakening as we make our way to the shores to depart. Perhaps the enemy grows stronger, faster than we expect. Regardless, Rugalgond, we must send word back to Kellendon and my superior there. Quickly, return to Lanen the Glade Watcher at Kellendon and tell him of what you have found. You will find Lanen at the docks in Kellendon, northeast of this vale.
How can I be of service?
Yes, this would certainly do. This would please the Cooper and Venter both. The white ships will certainly now be supplied with the finest wine from Ered Luin.
Stay a moment.
Now that you've collected the wood, I would ask one more favor from your friend. The Cooper in Kellendon, Bradigir, needs the wood to craft his casks. I would ask that you seek him out at the highest levels of Kellendon on the tiers of the crafters northeast of this location. Deliver the wood to him that he may build a proper cask.
What do you need?
Nature calls once again from the Vale. I can feel it course to my being. We cannot rest on this virtue, but you have brought hope where there was sorrow, Rugalgond. You have earned my favor.
What do you need?
You've done well here, Rugalgond. We will keep vigil here at Nenhilith. I think you are needed elsewhere. We shall not soon forget all that you have done for us at Kellendon. Yeah, flared or overall's hat or helm. I'll take the medium armor. Dwarves of Ered Luin have discovered a field full of buried treasures, and people are flocking in to test their luck at digging up rare finds. Okay. Okay. Found the satchel of elf make near a serene pond.
I am at your service.
This is Avothal's pack, I'm certain. I fear that something untoward has befallen my friend. Please take this to Carnivore and tell him that I will do whatever I can to help my friend, son. Who the hell is Tham Glare? There. Why? Fixed it, I think. Okay, everything good? Okay, good. Make many barrels for the white ships. Consider it my most important duty.
Sweet-eyed Melon.
More wood? Excellent. I've been kept busy enough to think I may soon need assistance. You have my thanks for this delivery, Rugalgond. The wood will serve nicely as a cask for fine elven wine.
You may be of service to me.
It sounded kinda wrong. Anyways. Hunter, if you would take a moment, I have a request for you. A dear friend to me, Brethelwyn, spends her days tending the grapes at Limael's vineyard to the north and west. She sent word to me not long ago that she required a cask for a special wine she wanted to present upon the white ships. I have crafted a cask for her, but need someone to take to her since the preparations for our departures keep me very busy. Take the cask to her. You will find her to the north and west at Limael's vineyard. You got it. No problemo. Probably. Probably. I also, if you can't tell, also fixed some of the... I think it looks a lot better with the gamma that I have going on, too. Like the, fix some of the lighting and stuff, and I think it looks pretty good. May your creations bring joy to those who need them. Plan to spend a few days visiting friends at Duiland, then I will come back to Kellendim. May Govenen, I will engage you in trade if it's what you wish, but I will not expect coins. Since things are not the way of the Elven folk, and I will hold you to your to our traditions.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Discovery is worrisome. I will see the information passed along to Lord Dorangur at Duiland. We never would have learned of this if not for you, Rugalgond. You're in your debt. I mean, it was right by their camp. I don't know how they wouldn't have figured it out eventually.
The sorrows of the Eldar are never ending.
This is Avorthor's satchel, I am certain of it. You see the pattern on the side? Avorthor stitched that himself long ago. Did you bring me fell tidings, Rugalgond? You are sure there were no other signs of Avorthor? Some sign that my son might have been hiding nearby, safe from wolves or other danger, but too far away to reclaim his satchel. Nay, that is a weak hope, and I must trust to it. Some foe has brought down my son, my Avorthor. That is the only answer.
Will you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
The goblins have slain my son, Rugalgond, and for that, we will sweep them from Ered Luin. No goblin will take as much as 3 steps into these lands before we are there to greet them with sword blade or arrowhead. Go forth and slay goblins wherever you find them, and cry aloud the name of Avorthor. I would have the foul creatures know whose doom has come upon them. While you were gone, word came to me that Limael's vineyard has been defiled by goblins led by a vile creature called Pamprosh. Seek out Pamprosh and his minions and slay them in the name of Avorthor. Limael's vineyard lies northwest of Kellendim.
Would you do something for me?
I'm good.
Hail, friend, and well met.
What can I do for you?
What are you freaking doing?
Whoa! Whoa! What the fuck are you doing here?
Drugs. What are you doing here?
What does it look like? I want you to look at the stream. What do you think I'm doing? Also, it says on Discord. It says on Discord.
What?
It also says it on Discord.
This is what?
What I'm playing.
Wouldn't show up.
What the hell?
Continuing our journey through Middle Earth. Exclamation point YouTube. Wow.
Mind my words, traveler.
Rain this nut on your cheek.
Whoa!
Wow.
What are you doing? I figured you would be asleep.
I fell asleep and I woke up.
Ah.
I need to change my sensor.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
You-
And then I have work tomorrow.
Did
Work on stuff.
you stream tonight? Didn't stream tonight?
No, I thought about it, but then I just got distracted with stuff.
Mm.
I played a bunch of different stuff, but
Oh well.
yeah. I didn't practice either.
Mm.
I could practice now, but I also need to go to sleep.
Yeah. You don't say.
It's my 6-month summer anniversary! Whoa!
What? Whoa. Look at that.
Wow. Oh. I'm
Wow.
incredibly pissed off. Oh my god. Freaking stupid, freaking garbage, freaking inbred, not freaking advertising this thing until literally the hour it closes. Fine, screw you. Don't take my $150, you freaking douchebags.
Wow.
so pissed.
Wow.
I'm so pissed.
Wow.
I get this freaking notification. Oh, look. Oh, look! T1 won Worlds! They won Worlds! They're doing a special restock of their jerseys and their jackets! Oh, look! Oh, wait! It closes in 5 minutes!
Yeah?
So pissed. I'm so pissed off. I wanted to buy a freaking jacket. And then, oh look, it's closed, sold out. It's a pre-order, you stupid moron. Oh look, it's over because it closed at freaking, it wasn't even 3 days, you stupid morons. Learn to count. It closed at 11:59 KST, 11:59 KST. Freaking, I'm so pissed.
Yeah? Uh-huh.
I'm so pissed. Screw companies. Screw these idiots. You don't want me to buy your stuff? Fine. Screw yourselves.
You tell him. Tell the man. Tell the man. Tell it to the man.
I had this moment earlier where I was thinking about something related to work. Like, huh. Yeah, okay, huh.
Mm-hmm. Really?
I was like, what about next year? I'm like, who knows if there will be a next year? I'm like, oh yeah, like, what about me becoming a teacher? I'm like, it probably doesn't matter because I don't think that there's going to be any teaching to be done when this country falls into pieces. And I have to move out of the country.
Yeah? Yeah? Well, have to is a strong word.
We'll see.
You could just stay and die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is an option.
See, there's always options.
If I don't get deported.
What, and then die?
Yeah. That depends. That's a matter of that depends on a couple different factors.
That fucking didn't he say he wants to deport like actual Mexican citizens as well?
Actual what?
Like Mexican American citizens.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's planning to deport the Haitians who legally are here. Ugh. 75%. I love my Curse with Bones hat.
Stupid. It's my privilege to aid with the construction of the white ships that bring the Eldar into the west. But I wondered of late if there was any improvement, even of a small value, that might be made to the wood that we use for that purpose.
Oh,
If you know a scholar of some skill, I would appreciate any minor woodworking lore you might be able to acquire. Thank you for your assistance. I have 1 or 2 small rugs I can give to you for your trouble. Studying the white ships.
Tic-tac-toe championship.
Wait, what? That's Hardened Traveler. Okay.
We'll be the ones going to nationals.
Do you know that stay and welcome. Stay and be welcome, but bring no strife to this place tranquility, or our displeasure will be apparent and swift. Do you know that poem from like Nazi Germany, the pastor, or whatever, I forget who it was by. It's by a pastor, I believe, who was in Nazi Germany, and he was like talking about how they went to power, and he was like, first they came for first they came for like the trade unionists, and I said nothing for I was not a trade unionist, and they came for the Jews, and I said nothing for I was not a Jew, and then they came for me, and there was no one else to speak for me. The beginning of that poem, it talks about communists and socialists. Is like first they came for the communists, then they came for the socialists.
Wow. That's crazy. Where am I getting? I'm so pissed. I wanted that jacket so bad.
What jacket?
T1. They did a restock of their
T1
jacket.
sucks.
Uh-huh.
Who's T1?
The team that Faker's on.
Faker sucks.
Uh-huh.
Who's Faker? Faker? I hardly know her.
Well. Dumper. Dumpster! I hardly know her.
How do I show and train map, please. The hell is this?
Apparently, Nintendo owns the domain for Ryujing.
For what?
Ryujing.
What is that?
One of the Switch emulators.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Where am I supposed to go? I'm so confused. Oh, I gotta go all the way. What? No, but that's to that. Man.
Oh, is that Oregon, Illinois? Wow.
Morgan, Illinois.
Oregon.
Oregon, Illinois? The hell is Oregon, Illinois?
A place.
Oh.
I saw someone in the comment of one of the posts going around say that abortion is child sacrifice.
Yeah, of course. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Sacrifice to what? For what?
Obviously to the god of your mom. Cool. Does that count? Doesn't count, does it? No, okay. Oh, it does count. Okay, cool.
Do these drugs.
Yeah, well, yeah, you do. You do. Yeah, need to. Strong word. Scholars can find useful for studies left side this picture. Don't know what I got, but cool. I suppose.
You know what would be crazy?
If you fuck the table. What?
Yeah, okay. If people had to start masking again because of bird flu.
Bird flu?
Yep.
What is bird
It's all
flu?
the rage right now.
Is it?
What is bird flu?
Yeah, what is it? Exactly.
Avian flu, H5N1, I think it is.
It's from birds?
Yep. That's the short of it.
Yeah. What do you mean it's all the rage?
It's the hit new thing. So everybody's getting.
The stone tablet, weathered by the passage of time. Huh. Sounds lovely.
Yeah, there's a lot of similar symptoms as every other thing you can get. But also, the symptoms of death.
Yeah.
There's conjunctivitis.
The hell is...
Had recently at school.
What is conjunctivitis?
Pink eye.
Oh, pink eye. Okay.
Inflammation of the eyes.
Yeah. I know what pink eye is. I've heard... I didn't know...
Right. We've had several kids whose eyes have been...
How do you get pink eye?
What?
How do you get... I've never had pink eye. I've always want... How do you even get pink eye?
Very much like you want to get pink eye.
Yeah, please give me pink eye.
Inflammation of the conjunctive, thin layer of cells that covers the front of the eye. Virus, bacteria, allergens.
Oh, okay, so it's like allergens. I assume is how like so many kids get it.
I mean, it's super contagious.
Right. But like, I
especially
never
touching
got it
touch
as a
or
kid, dude.
something to touch.
I know so many people in school who got pink eye all the fucking time.
Right. A lot of the, I mean, it's working at school. Like, they're so often people get it.
Yeah.
If they breathe on you, if they touch something, if they. Coughing or sneezing. Should I stay home if I have pink eye? Yes. Should cut your eye out.
Cut your eye out. You'll cut your eye out.
It'll be so good you'll cut your eyes out. I'm so pissed off still about that stupid freaking jacket.
Oh my god.
I wanted a jacket. I wanted a new jacket. Where are all of my jackets?
Here we go again.
I am so freaking pissed off. Where are all of the clothes I bought in the past year and a half?
Clothes.
I have so many jackets and sweatshirts that disappeared, and it pisses me off.
Why?
Because I've spent at least like $800, and all of the sweatshirts that I've spent the money on are gone.
No, don't do that. Okay, I know what that does now. Why? Why are they all gone?
That's a great question, Twinkle.
Well, I only have the best questions.
Human. I stand behind the heroes who protect this line. Shut your stupid mouth. Everything you say is stupid.
Oh yeah? Then explain your mom.
Congratulations, America. You got back with your ex who almost went to prison.
It's funny because like I watch this dude and he's always, you know, reacting to like preachers and stuff, you know, evangelical nut jobs. His name's Owen Morgan, and he there'll be times where like pastor will be like, I can't be wrong because I'm a prophet, and he's like, you ever thought that maybe you're not a prophet? that ever like you know, that ever rough around the old noodle a little bit, you know? Ever thought about that?
Oh, frick.
Who's Frick?
Positive side
I'm grateful for those who keep this land safe, so I may work in peace.
Sweet light Melon.
I only wish this thoughtful gift from Bregador did not arrive during such dire time. The situation at the vineyard, I fear that the cask may go empty for our journey.
Sweet light Melon. Will you stay a moment?
By this time of the year, most of the grapes have been picked and the wine already bottled. This was a very generous season, however, and many of the vines are still laden with grapes. I would welcome your assistance. Winemaking is not easy work. Performing this task will certainly add to your appreciation of the wine you drink. Harder still when nasty goblins find their way into fields and drive you off. I think, though, you might be sturdy enough to aid me. If you would, gather the grapes from the vines, still hale and hearty enough, and I will see that this cask is filled with the finest this vale has to offer. The vineyard is below us, and further to the west along the stone path. Be careful of the goblins, they're particularly nasty.
Somebody I went to college with.
Yeah? You did, or we?
I think they started after you had left.
Okay, gotcha.
You may be of service to me.
My friend, I wonder if I can ask you to undertake a task for me. It's bad enough the goblins despoil Limael's vineyard, but recently a party of the wretched creatures broke into an old wine cellar and stole a number of flasks of rare and ancient vintage. No doubt the evil creatures have already drunk or destroyed most of the wine, but if you can recover any of the bottles from the goblins' area, I would be deeply in your debt. If you'd find the goblins throughout Limael's vineyard, I would not venture beyond into the Rath Tereg, however, as the goblins there are rather more dangerous. No problem, probably. Pick the grape clusters from the vines, collect wine flasks. Okay. Is this what I need? No. Oh, okay.
This name sounds really. I've heard of this guy.
Oh, rare vintage. Is in
I think I follow this guy on Twitter.
wine flasks. Oh yeah? Do you now? I don't think you do. I think you're lying. Having a hard time running and chatting at the same time, auto run can be toggled with a numlock key. This can help greatly with long distance runs or if you need to take a short break from your keyboard. Oh, that's awesome. Like if I... What?
I'm listening to Republican strategist Sarah Longwell on NPR talking about public opinion of Trump's tyrannical posture, and she just said, "When I ask voters in focus groups if they think Donald Trump is an authoritarian, the number one response by far is, what's an authoritarian?"
Perfect.
Yep.
Like I said, the most fucking what's fucking Jesus Christ. It's a goddamn word I'm looking for. The most like uninformed election of all time. Oh, come on. Hey, there's a grapevine. There we go. One. Tahoo. Three. 4. God dang it. Okay.
Someone we did go to college with.
Uh-huh. Go on.
What is this? This other one.
There we go. 6 out of 6.
Apparently people are attacking, people are quoting, or they're like making references to David as defense for Trump being a pervert.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's odd. Especially when do you know the supposed anointing that Trump has is based upon the dude, I forget what the fuck his name is, in the Bible, who was like a leader of like Israel, or like what was it? He became like leader of Israel, but he like wasn't like a Jew, and was it Osiris? Is that his name? Yes, the Osiris anointing. I think that's what it's called, and they believe that like he was like a dude who wasn't a Jew, didn't really like the Jews, but who God used in the Bible anyways. Yeah. And they use him as like this Osiris anointing that Trump has, that like he's not really a Christian, or like he's not really like, this good person, but God's using him, yeah. That's the that's
Okay.
Yeah, that's the theory. That's the QAnon theory.
There's this post from a couple days ago, and there's one from a year ago that someone shared. A theological response to God is in control. Yes, indeed, God is in control, reigning and ruling over all the cosmos. Paradoxically, there are pockets of resistance to God's will. A theology of total sovereignty de-emphasizes the existence of human free will. Human beings do really bad things that God is not in control of. Sometimes we do those things in the name of God. Exercising our right to vote is not something that God is orchestrating from on high like a divine micromanager. That is totally about us exerting our free will. Where I find God most powerfully at work is often in cleaning up the mess we have made.
Yeah.
Ooh, what is this? I cannot find anywhere in the Bible where it shows the majority are correct. I have never read in biblical history where the prophets were widely accepted. and then there's this one that somebody just shared. Everything doesn't happen for a divine reason. God isn't orchestrating every earthly event. We have to stop attributing the evil actions of humans to a loving God. There are really hard things happening all around us, and I know we want to comfort those who are hurting. Please resist the urge to respond to tragedy with trite platitudes like, "This is all a part of God's plan." Nothing happens outside of God's will. Everything is orchestrated by God for His glory. These aren't helpful, and they also aren't true. God isn't omnicausal. I believe God is omnipotent, but claiming that God causes all human actions, including evil, is a perversion of sovereignty and incompatible with God's core characteristic of love. From the opening pages of Genesis, we see God allowing humans to make our own choices and go our own way. In doing so, we have often given into the influence of evil and chosen to hurt ourselves, others, and God's creation. A good deity cannot cause evil. If a deity causes evil, then it is not good. To put it simply, God is either omnibenevolent or omnicausal, but God cannot be both. This doesn't mean God isn't working in the brokenness, and it doesn't mean God isn't redeeming the pain. God doesn't orchestrate every event, but He does two things. 1. Enters into the suffering with us through Jesus. 2. Defeats evil with sacrificial love, ultimately repairs the brokenness caused by it. Difficult times like these, let's place our hope in those truths. And there's someone who's really, really angry in the comment.
Oh, yeah. Of course they are. I need to go.
The problem with an omnipotent God is that if God is all-powerful and He is so culpable for the evil because He's all-powerful, He could stop the evil. He could intervene and prevent the evil.
Yeah.
That inherently goes against the free will that He's given us, but okay.
What do you mean? What now?
Claiming that just because God is all-powerful, He's responsible for not stopping the evil because he can. The problem is that inherently goes against the free will He gave us.
Oh, right. I got you now.
People just want. I mean, part of it is that people just want the easy answer. People just want what's easy. People just want. And part of it, and it was like, people want answers for things that there aren't answers to. I think that's just a big part of it. People want answers and solutions to things that just are.
Right.
And things that just like are conditions of the universe that we just have to accept. We don't like, oh, this is just how it is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
But like, again, like, it is totally foolhardy, and it's totally malignant and terrible for someone to
Greetings,
like
friends.
to say,
How may I be of help?
oh, it's all part of God's plan, when a 12-year-old was raped by her father, and now we're entering into a world where she would be forced to carry that child full term.
Right.
It would be absolute insanity to say, oh, it's all part of God's plan. Like, and again, not that good can't come out of an awful scenario, because obviously there are points in history where awful things have, in some capacity, brought out some good. But, like, to say that to someone who is suffering is awful and unnecessary.
Yeah.
Sometimes horrible things just happen.
Yeah.
But, and again, unfortunately, it's one of the complexities of the universe that people don't like. Human beings don't like complexity. The majority of people don't like thinking and processing through things that are I was like, but again, like, people just don't want to deal with things that are hard. People don't want. People just don't like. I mean, again, obviously, no one wants to suffer, but like, with that, like, people aren't just willing to deal with things. Sometimes you just have to deal with things.
Yeah.
Like, again, not that there aren't like things to help it, not that things can't get better, etc. But sometimes things that's just the way things are. All authority on earth has been given unto. All authority was given to the Lamb. But also all authority, all human
So
authority
the green ones are the Avengers.
has been given by God as well, but doesn't mean it's good. They're very specifically were awful authority, like people in authority throughout the Bible did awful things.
No, no.
Greetings, friend. How may I be of help?
Oh, you know, Caesar, Pharaoh.
I wonder if there's a plugin for that. Hold on.
All great guys, you know. Or the plugin for your mom, sorry.
What would you call it?
I hope that worked. I didn't feel anything. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. They start coming and they don't stop coming. Fed to the road and I hit the ground running. It's a million run. Your grandmother's dead and it's all your fault. So much to do, sir. What was that? What do I do for 15 minutes? I could do for long. Dude, I do another. I got to play M-Pesa earlier. Wee! I'm cold. I'm going to turn on my heater. I don't feel like going to sleep yet. 2:46. 3:15, 3:30. I don't know. There's so much to do. There's so much to see. What's wrong with taking the back streets? How many times am I going to end up using this voice at school?
Yeah.
We'll find out. What? Yeah, what?
Yeah.
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 So much to do, so much to see. What is wrong with taking the back streets? Hold on, let me check my phone. Ah! I did it. 12,000, yay. No, I didn't mean to do that. No. Oh look, I keep missing every freaking attack! Oh my god, that's crazy! Oh look, my hit rate is down! Oh my god!
Oh wait. So I need to. Okay. So this is. Lock. 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 Don't lock.
Hey now, you're an all-star. At the game on, go play.
Go fuck your mom.
Hey now. What?
Can you fuck me harder?
Oh my god. Message you and is in the contact. Oh yeah, those idiots. Oh! Could start writing some stuff. I could start.
No, you can't.
Shut up.
We're going to the basketball game. Ooey, 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 ooey.
Tuesday. I'm so thirsty. My blood sugar's probably high. I don't know. I ate way too many fish sticks.
Why would you do that?
Because my dad made me way too many fish sticks!
Why?
I don't know. I said a small plate and he brought me an entire freaking giant plate of them!
But why?
I don't know!
Why don't you know?
I don't understand why he does all the things that he does.
Oh my god. Okay, so
My tummy hurt. Ooh, look, I did that. Can summon. Maybe. Yippee!
be multi-use. Use multiples of item at once. Alt right click on stack, select item, screen, blah, 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 blah.
Can you take me higher?
Can you fuck me harder?
Don't like that. Makes me want to vomit.
Can you fuck squirt harder?
I'll kill you. Humble beginning. Ambrosia.
Can you fuck me harder? To the place where I am. Oh yeah, I wonder if 2 points available. Bow 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 bow. Can you fuck me harder? To okay.
Yo, double. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Maid of Honor.
Your news gladdens my heart, Rugalgond, and I am eager to walk among the ruins as I once did, with the sky over my head and the sun on my face. Cool shadows cast by the walls will no longer be a reminder of the shadow in the east, but of respite and restoration.
Sweet-eyed Melon, will you stay a moment?
My brother Kalengil is staying at Dulan, the refuge to the north. Like me, he also strives to restore the old places of their pristine state and may need your help. Follow the road to the high ground above Kellendim, then make your way north through a gap in the hills to reach the refuge. Can this hardened traveler go away? Like, can I... Oh, I got new mail! From Eogar to Rugalgond, a horse of course. Hello, friend. While performing his duties here at Hangstacer Farms, my stable hand, Cam, found the beast of a burden you had been riding. I wanted to assure you that the horse is alive and well. I also wanted to send along an offer to you. Take time to read the attached letter. There are directions to the farm from Bree and an offer that I think you may find appealing. Thank you for taking good care with my goods. Eogar. From Bingo Boffin to Rugalgond. Requests for assistance. Hello there and well met. I hope this missive is not intruding upon anything important, and if by unhappy chance it is, then I am sure you will disregard it and take no offense, but it is my very sincere hope that it does not intrude, and instead is met with some degree of interest and curiosity in the matter I pose. For, you see, I have need of some help with a small matter, and... well, I say a small matter, but I do not know how long it might take. It can end up being quite a big matter, as these things go, but we will not know until it's quite underway, will we? If you are interested in learning more, I ask that you please seek me out at my comfortable hobbit hole just north of the town hall in Michael Delving, being the principal town of the Shire. Yours in need, and looking forward to your positive reply, Mr. Bingo Boffin, Michael Delving.
It almost sounded like Stitch. That was weird.
Reactions to Hangstacer Farms. Letter provides information on how to reach Hangstacer Farms. On the west gate of Bree, travel north along the Greenway until you pass Thornley's farm on your left and an old ruined fort on your right. There's a thin trail beaten by the hooves of Hangstacer horses and ponies that leads up the hill beside those ruins. Follow that trail to the east and north and you will find your way to Hangstacer Farm.
going to do it. I'm going to level my characters to level 30. I'll be so strong.
What are you doing?
May Gavanen,
What are you doing over there?
Three-Light Melon,
May Gavanen, may I help you?
I'm leveling my characters on this game. The game. I'm the mobile game.
Uh-huh. I do understand. Absolutely. Totally. Uh-huh. Yeah.
My characters are so strong now.
What characters?
They're characters in my game.
What game?
Starseed, Asnia Trigger.
What is that?
It's a gacha game. They're giving out every character for free. Very generous pulls and whatnot.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
Trying to go in here. There we go. Okay. So I need to go around here, up into here, up into here. Okay.
Wow, all my characters are level 30 now.
Wow, you're such a nerd.
Thanks. Ooh, a new character, maybe. Who could it be? Ooh, they're from Artcase. Who could it be? Ella. It is! Let's go! I really like this character. Whenever she ults, her guitar turns into a turns into a Gatling gun.
The hell are you playing?
Starseed has the trigger. Lamau.
Lamau.
The
Some
same game I've been playing, loser. Sorry.
shitty game. I'm sorry. I meant shitty game.
Wah. Oh, it's 3:04. Time to go inject myself with amphetamines.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Need to see.
I'm going to. Oh no, I should have done it the other way. Darn it.
Yeah, that's what you get for being a fucking nerd. Okay, I think that's pretty good.
Kermit here and a Kermit there and a. What? Excuse me? What? Wait a minute.
Wait a gosh darn minute now. Listen here. 1.5%.
Hey, I don't have this character yet.
Okay.
What do you need?
Is this it? I'm at the boss. Well.
Purchase space. What?
How can I be of service?
How can I be of service to your car? Is there a
to go fight this boss.
Don't do that. Okay, novice scholar. Where the hell?
You stupid inbred, stop switching my friggin' attack! Oh my god, they have 27,000 combat power. That's crazy. Let's go, girls.
What do
Girl.
you need? What can I do for you?
Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever.
We did it. Phew. Ow.
How dare you sneeze?
Phew.
God, Satan bless you.
Why would...
Stand welcome. Bring no strife to this place. Tranquility or your displeasure will be apparent and swift. So are you gonna play an MMO?
When?
I don't know. You said you wanted to.
Well, I downloaded a
You could play this with me. You weren't such a fucking. Doesn't it look a lot? I don't know if you can see the stream, but it looks a lot better than it did yesterday. I did a lot of graphics. Did a lot of.
Yeah, it does.
I looked at like the settings and like I looked up like videos about like how to like just graphics and stuff and the UI, and also added plugins. There's a lot. I did a lot.
Golf clap? Golf clap.
Golf clap.
I have to use my 50,000 channel points somehow.
You have 50. You have 50,000?
Uh-huh.
Need to add a thing.
Never any other ridiculous game.
I have 2 things I need to add for channel points, 2 big ones. It's like, well, like 50,000. Own your own nickname in the Discord server. 100,000 VIP. Y is for the time of happiness, not sorrow. I hope the evil of these days passes.
Greetings to you.
Very good, Rugalgond. You like my name, Rugalgond?
Really good.
Years from now, your efforts today will bring great joy to many. Hard work brings satisfaction, not just in winemaking, but in all things. Whenever you create a character on this game, you have to, like, have a name that's actually, like, it actually is like the, what did you call it, the grammatically of like what the names would be in like Elvish or Dwarven or whatever, like what their names end with.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. It's like there's like a randomized button you can do to just
Sweet-eyed Melon, will you stay a moment?
all filled and ready for delivery. I would like to thank you for your assistance, Rugalgond, as I would not have been able to see this last bit of harvest along without you. This cask is meant for another, however. I should like to see it sent along to my friend Bregador. It was he who sent it to me, after all. Why should he not have the finest wine of the valley? If you would, take this back to him at Kellendam. Follow the path to the east and turn towards the southeast across the bridge. You'll find him at the Crafter's Market. The vines were heavy with grapes all season. The vintage is sure to be of the highest quality.
Freaking inbred.
Greetings to you.
Ah, very good. You've done all that I could ask. Thank you for your efforts. Those wicked creatures will learn better than to raid my wine cellars in the future. Winter's trousers, winter's
Freaking
leggings.
inbred garbage.
Oh. Hmm. So I may be turned in for tasks in the Shire, Arid Lewin, and Swan Fleet. No.
He's cancer.
What happened?
Stupid cancer arena garbage.
Arena.
Inbreds. This system is cancer.
Unfortunately, you can't tell which the following was. You can't tell which of the following was. What do you mean? Okay. Cool. You have a new title. Rugalgond, Guardian of Ered Ancestral forces of dwarf and elf alike goblins again challenge the lands of Ered but you stand ready to defy them. There he is. This fucking guy. Yeah, get out of here. You juck. Oh. Ask you if you would collect some minor woodworking lore from a scholar so she can see if any improvement might be made to the wood that is used as timber for the white ships.
Yay, I won in the arena again.
Arena?
I only had to refresh 1,800 times to be able to find someone that I had any chance of beating.
Wow. Sounds like you suck.
Sounds like the matchmaking is cancer.
Maybe you just need to get good, son. You know, pussy up, son. Oh, stupid wolf. Get out of me. Why in every video game too that has like that you can go into first person view, you know what I mean? Like in MMOs in particular, is the first person view so like you're so low to the ground. It feels like you're like 2 feet tall.
Right.
Is there aught which you need?
Rugalgond.
Come on, please. I don't need this either. This in here.
Greetings to you.
No. No, no, no. Sell, sell, sell. I don't know why that's in here for. Shoes of the Sheriff. Sheriff. Armor of Hobbit. Make sturdy and light. Certain equipment once used cannot be traded to other players. Note that you can try on, bind on, equip items by control clicking. Bind on, equip items to be more powerful than regular counterparts. Be careful with these items. It's fine. I don't care.
Hail, friend, and well met.
My god, you stupid inbred.
You tell them, probably.
What can I do for you?
45 silver pieces to get more space. Interesting. Or use points. Huh. This game is cool too because it has a really cool, like, easy free-to-play experience. Easier free-to-play experience. Unlike other games where it's like not, it's like, yeah, it's like it's not necessarily that you have to pay, but it's like it makes it so much easier. In this game, they give you a lot of ways to earn points for the shop, and just by playing the game, completing deeds, you get points. with a shop. You know, to buy
Right.
stuff. I'll leave this in here. I'm gonna leave that in there too.
Kill yourself, you inbred! What's the point of this literal cancer?
Wow.
Negovanen.
Okay. Get rid of a lot of stuff. Okay, where do I need to be going now? From Breathelwyn to Rugalgond, a message of thanks. The hell is happening? Okay, I got... Hold on. What is happening? Okay. Yes, again. I want to taste a bottle of wine from the male's vineyard. I thought it fitting that you should taste the vintage you helped prepare. Last child, the storied wines of Assyrian.
sorrows of the Eldar are never ending.
What is this? Pamparish said that my son still lives? Avorthar was not slain? My heart wants to believe, but believe the words of a goblin? Still, I cannot fathom why he would tell you this if it were not so. But if Avorthar is alive, then his capture does not bode well. I fear he will not live long while imprisoned by these outcast dwarves. They're no better than the goblins. Oh, hello, Ash. OC. It's going pretty good. Still on the prologue. Been like my third stream of doing this. It's been fun though. Yeah. Learned a lot last night. They're doing some researching in like settings and plugins and stuff. +3 fate, +1 might. I guess might.
Will you lend me your ear?
You've done so much for me already, Rugalgond, but there is still much that must be done if my son is to be restored. We have not had dealings with the dwarves for a very long time, and those are not pleasant memories. You were at Helion, I believe. You remember Skullgrim's final attack on the old refuge, yes? Dwarves are scheming and self-serving, not to be trusted. We must gather our strength to lay siege to the dwarves of Ered Luin and rescue Avorthar from their clutches, but only Dorangor Whitehorn, the master of Dulon, has the authority to muster such a force. Bring him the news of my son, that he is alive but a prisoner. We must strike at the dwarves before it is too late. Speak with Toron at the stable before you go. He will hasten you upon your journey. Okay. This way, yep. Whoops. This way. This way.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Long have my brother and I dwelt upon these shores, and much have we seen in that time. Now time has come for us to leave this place and sail into the west. My brother, however, does not see clearly and wishes to remain here. We've always dealt together, and I could not consider a day in my life without his company and counsel. He is the cord which binds me to this middle earth. While he is of a mind to remain, I am forced to wait for him. If you could, go to Duland and see if you can convince Bregar to join me here at Kellendam. It's time we begin our journey. The refuge is north along the road. It's the hard travel. Just realized what that was now. That's durability for items. That's cool. Wait, where? It's to where now? Is it this way? Aha!
Sweet-eyed Melon.
Thank you, Rugalgond, and thank my friend Brethelwyn for knowing my intentions. I understand that Brethelwyn was beset by goblins, and that you fought many off to obtain the spirit. Know there was for a worthy cause.
May Govanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
Before you leave, Rugalgond, I have one more boon to ask of you. I promised a bottle of last year's vintage to a friend at Dulon to the north, and my laborers kept me too busy to fulfill that pledge. I hope this is not inconvenient, sir. Could you deliver this bottle to Dullengil for me? The refuge lies on the road that follows the river north beyond Limel's vineyard. If you reach the dwarf port of Keledul, you have traveled too far north. Perhaps you should make use of the horse from here to Dulond. Okay, mhm. Oh, that's that's not one. Hmm. Uh, I am the voice that ensures the peace when my brothers and sisters continue their reflections. No, I'm good.
How can I be of service?
So Thingler succeeded in driving the darkness back from Thamgela with your aid. I too have such a task before me, but alas, I have no trinket from Rivendell to aid me. I do know much of the herbs of these lands, however, and can mix a drought that should serve to purify the nearby ruins. Will you lend me your aid in this endeavor?
Might you spare a moments of your time?
D-Tracker. Instance Finder. You have reached level 10 and may now use the Instance Finder. Instance Finder will work in the background, looking for an available fellowship with instance or skirmish for you to join. There are 3 tabs in the Instance Finder that perform different functions. Simple. Selects a random instance and helps fill your fellowship. Grants bonus reward. Shift F to open the simple tab. Advanced lets you pick specific instances and helps fill your fellowship. Grants bonuses and rewards based on how many instances you pick. Specific lets you launch an instance. Lets you launch an instance instantly with your current fellows. No bonus rewards granted. Control J to open the specific tab. Congratulations, you are now allowed to enter Monster Play. You can access Monster Play from the character selection screen. To try it, log out your character and click the Monster Play button. Go and unlock your true potential as a warrior in service to the Dark Lord. At level 10, all of your items will be damaged whenever you are defeated. Ooh. Okay. Your items will be damaged. Huh. Your armies of Sauron on the march. You decided to help me. Excellent. There is a drought I know the making of that should cleanse the taint from the ruins of Dol Ringwest. I have most of the ingredients I need, but there is one remaining herb. A fragrant herb that grows on the shores of the river, running north to south below Duland. 'Tis a simple matter to gather it, and I would do so myself, but the brewing is a delicate stage right now, and I must keep a close eye upon it. Would you gather the herbs I need, Rugalgond? Why is there... What? What does that mean? Gotcha. So it means that I'm not high enough level to do that quest. Okay. That's what that ring means. Gotcha. Remembrance of failures of the past, forever pale in comparison to the promise of the future. Hang on, I got something. I gotta try that later. Anyways. Splendid. I must admit that I wondered if perhaps Bregador would come through on his promise. I should have known that he would not forget a friend. Ah, this vintage has the promise of aging nicely. Perhaps in some 30 years it will have aged sufficiently. You have my thanks.
Grey is the shadow upon my heart.
My brother wishes to leave Middle Earth, but I believe it's time for us to stand our ground against the shadow growing in the east. With your help, perhaps, Toron will see reason. This Middle Earth which we love will soon face great peril. We are bound to defend it. I cannot yet sail west.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Toron must know that while I remain behind, I will ever be with him. To do this, I will need your aid. So much this land has been our shelter and teacher, and our memories are filled with moments of joy and laughter because of this land. I think perhaps my brother will appreciate this well enough to see me on my journey as he begins his own. In the ruins of Dol Ringweth, there lies a sword upon a stone cairn, born once by a Dunedain we fought beside in defense of our homeland. Maybe able to remind my brother of our duty to Middle Earth. My duties here will not allow me to leave, but I hope you will see the need I have to seal this rift between my brother and me. Will you help me?
Will you stay a moment and learn of my troubles?
Ancient battles were fought at the ruins of Dol Ringwest, and we had thought the evil purged. Now goblins toil within the ruins and desecrate the memory of the place. But I ask that you do your best to clear the goblins from these ruins. It will ease my heart and perhaps aid my brother Torin to leave in peace. You will find the goblins' residence of Dol Ringwest, the west of Duland. Please make your way there and drive these foul creatures from the ruins. Since a growing shadow and arid Lewin, be vigilant, elf.
How can I be of service?
The news is troubling, Rugalgond. For dwarves to work peacefully with goblins is unusual enough, but to conspire in the abduction of an elf prince seems foolhardy, even for me, even for them. I will not call our warriors to arms just yet. Cadaver is full of anger, which is to be expected, but as master of Duland, it is my duty to exercise restraint. The dwarves have indeed taken Avorthal. We will fall upon them with such fury that the mountains shall shake at our passing. But this could also be a trick of the goblins. They would have much to gain with reward between elves and dwarves.
Mind my words, traveler.
I have dispatched an emissary to the dwarf city of Gondamon to relax the growing tension between elves and dwarves, but I fear rumor of Avorthal's captivity may prove too great a strain for her to ease. Journey north and west along the road to Gondamon and tell Galthin what has transpired here. Together, you and she must learn the truth of Avorthal's whereabouts to rescue him, if indeed he is a prisoner of the dwarves. Now, you not wish for war until we are certain of his fate. If Avorthal has been harmed or we are unable to free him, I will call our warriors to arms, but not before.
What do you need?
Galthon is my emissary to the dwarf city of Gondamon. Follow the road north and west, reach the city, and tell her what has transpired. Together, you must work to find Avorthal and rescue him. Okay. It's so cool that you can actually open up quest stuff. Hang on a second. Alright, wait. This. Okay, there it is. Okay. Gaelthin, troubling news has reached me concerning Avathar, the son of Cardavar, and I fear that your work among the dwarves will become more complicated. There's a very real possibility that dwarves have abducted Avathar and plan to do him some great harm. I want you to work with the bearer of this note to find and rescue Avathar if you can. If the South End knows something about the fate of Cardavar's son, there may be fighting again in Ered Luin, Doringur. God, that was loud. Jesus Christ. Boar's disease bites infected you. Ah. Second of all, I have Ow. Ow. You have come here for assistance. Speak with one of the attendants. Thanks so much.
What can I do for you?
Ah, there, just in time. The last step of the process to add the herbs you have collected for me. After that, it simply needs to steep for a few minutes, and the draught will be complete.
Mind my words, traveler.
The draught is ready. All that remains is for it to be sprinkled upon the grounds within the ruins of Dol Ringwest. It will encourage and speed the growth of natural vines that one often finds those places, so much so that by the end of the next spring, the ruins will be burned in a great mass of them. Be buried in a great mass of them. In but a short time, they will reduce the ruins to naught but rubble, returning them to pristine nature once again. To you I offer the honor of this task, for I find that I cannot bring myself to destroy the place that I once loved so, even in its decrepit state. Pour the draught into the ground beneath the two towers that remain standing amongst the ruins. Time and the forces of nature will do the deed with no further help from us. Quest may require that you use an item in your inventory, and when certain conditions are met, such as being in the proper location, the quest tracker alerts you as to when you're in the right spot.
Stay a moment.
My duty to this land will not be complete until the terror that brought ruin here is ousted. Your efforts thus far have been in the earnest and proved that you too desire to see the land restored and cleansed of the evil wrought hereon. While the ruins, I would ask that you seek out the leader of the goblins there, Durglup. He is a particularly nasty goblin and should not be underestimated. You'll find the creature within the confines of Dol Ringwest, to the west of Deweyland. Return to me when the beast is slain. Here you say, boss.
Greetings to you.
Okay. Okay. So I think I'll leave it there. We did some stuff. I feel like this is going slow, but I haven't really had time to I'm still learning how the game works. There's a lot to this game too. Like there's a lot to like learning and like it's a very in-depth MMO. And I'm glad that I played like Star Wars The Republic first before playing this, because Star Wars The Republic is a pretty easy MMO to get into and really gets you into the process of how an MMO works and stuff. Very, I think, easier than most MMOs. And so this one's very in-depth. Very in-depth. There's a lot going on and it's fun, but we'll get more done as we go. I feel like we're finally getting through some quests relatively quickly. Yeah, I feel like we're getting through quests pretty quickly, and like, what are the what is the max levels, by the way? Characters earn levels for gameplay as they grow. With new characters level 1 but level to at least 5 before the starter area is completed. Current maximum level or level cap on non-legendary servers is 150. 150. That's a lot of levels. So yeah, it could take us a while to get there, you know, but I feel like we're slowly, you know, slowly getting faster at doing quests and such as I'm learning how everything works. And so yeah, we'll continue this journey probably tomorrow again. Probably, hopefully sooner than it was this time. I'd like to start sooner anyways, get more stuff done. But yeah, I don't know what's happening with that, but I'm enjoying playing this. I must say, like, it is a fun time, you know. And a game that's this old. This came out in 2007. This is almost 20 years old, and it still looks pretty good. Like, I mean, it still looks pretty good, you know. With, you know, the best, like, on like ultra high and stuff. But you don't need a great PC to make that happen, so that's just, it's a good thing about it too. Anyways, I'm gonna play this more tomorrow, and we might continue playing this for a while. I don't know. I'm also gonna try to play some Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I'll probably try to actually play Thousand Year Door more on like the weekends, just because I feel like I want those sessions to be longer, so we get through more stuff, which hopefully I can fix the crashing stuff that's been happening on Dolphin as well. But yeah, look at that cloak flowing, so nice. It looks so good. It just looks really good compared to what it was. It looks really good. Anyways, though, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, stay blessed, my friends. Good night.